a lot of chronic diseases, like obesity, worsen during the holidays. Are you one of those people who gain a lot of weight during the holidays? Are you one of them? How much do you usually gain? There are many ways, my friends, to stop struggling and resisting and guilt tripping over the holidays. When we're hungry, it becomes harder to resist temptation. We all experience that. And we may tend to eat more of the junk foods just because we are simply hungry. This simple act can help you combat what I call, take note of this, what I call I deserve syndrome. It's when we feel stress, our mind tells us, I am stressed, I have been busy, I have not eaten breakfast or lunch, now I deserve to eat everything that I can get my hands on. The connection between the gut and the brain is, to me, the most fascinating aspect of our body's communication system. Because one of the common reasons why people tend to overeat is that the habit of eating too quickly. By slowing down and giving your brain time to receive the signals, the message from your gut, you can cultivate a healthier relationship with food. Indulging to sugary, salty, and oily foods is not a requirement for having a good time. Your heart, liver, kidneys, brain do not care if your mind says you're having a good time because you've eaten everything you wanted. These 4 tips are valuable tools to help you navigate a healthy plant-based diet during the merriest and busiest time of the year. Hey everybody, welcome to Sunday Drive. It's my weekly live and your weekly dose of motivation. Where we will be talking about challenges and triumphs of maintaining or sustaining a healthy diet. I'm your host, Edelita, and I'm a medical professional practicing lifestyle medicine, basically helping people use nutrition and healthy lifestyle habits as the first line of prevention, treatment, and potentially reversing chronic diseases. And speaking of chronic diseases, a lot of chronic diseases, like obesity, worsen during the holidays. Are you one of those people who gain a lot of weight during the holidays? Has this always been the case? You know, it's interesting because some people could actually estimate how much they're going to put on weight during the holidays. And they're pretty much good at estimating it. Are you one of them? How much do you usually gain? How much do you put off after the holidays? I mean, do you do some things to get rid of that weight? And are you successful? If not, then the best way to mitigate that is to prevent gaining weight as the holidays approach. So in this video, I will give you my tips on avoiding weight gain during the holidays. And take note, these same tips are beneficial to people who have diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, heart disease, autoimmune disease, and other chronic diseases. There are many ways, my friends, to stop struggling and resisting and guilt tripping over the holidays. So here are my 4 tips for the holidays. Ready? All right, number one, eat before you go. While it may seem counterintuitive to eat before an event with an abundant food, trust me, that has worked really very well with me and for many lifestyle changers. It's because it can help you Make better choices and avoid overindulging in unhealthy foods. By eating a nutritious meal, or at least snacking on a healthy food before the party, you can ensure that you arrive satisfied and less likely to submit to the temptation of high fat, high cholesterol, high sugar, salt, and oil. I think it's common sense, right? When we're hungry, it becomes harder to resist temptation. We all experience that. And we may tend to eat more of the junk foods just because we are simply hungry, right? And so the best way to mitigate that is to eat before you go. Get the picture? I hope so. Now, if you are attending a potluck party where everyone brings a dish to share, take that opportunity to contribute something healthy and delicious. Consider getting a fruit tray or bringing a fruit tray, a raw veggie with sliced or strips of carrots, celery, spinach, and with a non-dairy dip in it. Anyway, whatever food that you think you can eat that will make you feel safe in that party because you brought that food that you know you can eat. So you're not going to end up empty stomach, right? But this way, you can still savor the festive delights without compromising your commitment to stay on a plant based diet and overindulging in cakes and pies and, sugary desserts. Unless, of course, that's your real intention of going to the party. And remember, planning and being mindful of your choices can go a long, long way in maintaining a healthy balance during the holiday celebrations. So eat before you go. Number 2, stay hydrated, my friends, with healthy or plenty of water. Take note, it's water, not alcohol. Drinking adequate water is essential for overall health and can be a helpful strategy to curb down the bad eating habits during the holidays. You might ask, water? How? Listen, our stomach has stretch receptors or sensors. And what they do is that they detect how stretched our stomach is while we're eating. And then it sends information to our brain and tells our brain to slow down or stop eating because it's full. Now, by drinking a glass of water, just simply drinking a glass of water before attending a holiday party or get together, you can activate those stretch receptors in your stomach or sensors and then help control your appetite. Fabulous, right? Now, in addition to its appetite regulating benefits, staying hydrated with water is crucial for maintaining and optimizing your bodily functions. Water plays an important role in what? Food digestion, in nutrient absorption, circulation, thermal regulation, or temperature regulation, many more. Ensuring that you are well hydrated can support your body in its overall well being and enhance your ability to enjoy the festivities, right? Now, what do you do upon arriving at the party? Make it a point to have another glass of water before diving into the food options. This simple act can help you combat what I call, take note of this, what I call I deserve syndrome. 3 words, I deserve syndrome. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about. It's when we feel stress, our mind tells us, I am stressed. I have been busy. I have not eaten breakfast or lunch. Now I deserve to eat everything that I can get my hands on. That's what I call the I deserve syndrome. But by hydrating yourself during the holidays, before, during the get together, you can prevent yourself from overindulging in the tempting treats in front of you, and you can approach the food with a more mindful mindset, and make more mindful choices. Are you with me? I hope so. Now, drinking water throughout the event can also help you pace yourself and prevent overeating. Sipping on water in between bites can provide a sense of fullness and satisfaction, reducing your tendency to excessive intake of food mindlessly. All right? So that's number two, stay hydrated with plenty of water. Number three, practice mindful eating by eating slowly. The connection between the gut and the brain is, to me, the most fascinating aspect of our body's communication system. You know, our stomach, our intestine, they send signals to our brain, informing us about our hunger and fullness level. But that takes time. By eating slowly, listen, by eating slowly and mindfully, we can better tune into these signals and make more conscious decisions about when to stop and when to slow down eating. Because one of the common reasons why people tend to overeat is that the habit of eating too quickly, right? When we eat too fast, we don't give time for our brain to receive the signals or the message from our stomach and from our intestine. And as the result, we have already consumed a lot of food, calories than what our body needs, just because we didn't take the time to wait. So it is important to slow down, my friends, and savor each bite to avoid this. Remember, eating is not a race, especially in the party. Agree? Eating is not a race. Take the time to chew your food and savor the taste, the texture. Doing so lets your brain to catch up with your stomach and your intestine and receive the signals that you are full. Eating slowly has other benefits as well. It aids in what? Digestion, by allowing the body to break down food more effectively. And so you reduce the discomfort and the chance of, getting bloating or indigestion from hurried eating. I know once in our lives we've experienced this indigestion, causing diarrhea and abdominal pain after eating a big piece of meal, just because we didn't take the time to chew, right? So remember, by slowing down and giving your brain time to receive the signals, the message from your gut, you can cultivate a healthier relationship with food and make more mindful choices during the holiday gatherings. So that's number three. Slow down while you're eating. Number four, I can never emphasize this enough. Connect with people, not unhealthy foods. Let me say that again. Connect with people, not with unhealthy foods. When attending a party or gathering, you'll be surprised at how easier it is to avoid the temptation of unhealthy foods when you just simply shift your focus away from the food and towards people. The true essence of the event, of why there are gatherings, is for people to commune, socialize, share thoughts and ideas, and not just food. Let's not forget that. Instead of making food the center of attention, remind yourself that you are there to enjoy the company and engage in meaningful conversations because you don't get to see them all the time, right? Now, share laughter and and share joy with your loved ones. Redirecting your intention to this way can help you detach from food and the pressure to eat in the same manner as those people around you. It's perfectly okay to have a different approach to food because this time, you are prioritizing health, your health, which is your greatest wealth. And you're not going there to destroy that wealth, are you? So remind yourself of your loving intent to enjoy the festivities without compromising your body's health. Remind yourself that indulging in unhealthy food is not self love. Indulging to sugary, salty, and oily foods is not a requirement for having a good time. Your heart, liver, kidneys, brain do not care if your mind says you're having a good time because you've eaten everything you wanted. Those internal organs, your body, will suffer from what you think you have enjoyed. Remember, food satisfaction, like drugs, like illicit drugs, can give short lived happiness but long term side effects. I hope you know what I mean. You can still fully participate in the joy and celebration while nourishing your body with nutritious options. Embrace that opportunity to explore and appreciate the flavors of healthy alternatives. Doing so will allow you, my friends, to enjoy the season without guilt or negatively impacting your well being. So instead of focusing solely on food, engage in conversations, engage in storytelling, and create a lasting relationship with your family, relatives, and friends in this holiday season. Embrace the spirit of the holiday season, which is all about connection, love, and joy. I think that's what this season is about, right? It's about people, it's about connection, it's about love, understanding, forgiveness, and joy. Food is secondary. You can cultivate a more fulfilling and enriching experience during gatherings by redirecting your intention towards this aspect. Remember, it's perfectly okay to prioritize your health and well being during the holiday season, even though people around you are not doing so. By shifting your focus to the people you love, not what they eat, and the moments of connection, you can enjoy the festivities while staying true to your intention of nurturing your body with healthier choices. These four tips are valuable tools to help you navigate a healthy plant based diet during the merriest and busiest time of the year. By planning, staying hydrated, eating slowly, and redirecting your intention towards connection and enjoyment, you can maintain a well balanced diet and while embracing the holiday spirit. That I can assure you. Hope that you will take on this tip seriously and start using them and adapting them. From my family to yours, I extend my warm wishes for a joyful and healthful celebration. May this Christmas be filled with love, laughter, and cherished moments shared with your families and friends and loved ones. As we bid farewell to the current year, may the upcoming year bring you prosperity, growth, and new opportunities to continue nurturing your health and living the best life. Merry Christmas, everyone, and Happy New Year. I hope that you will make it a Sunday routine to join me live here at Lifestyle Changers MD. This is recorded. All my videos are recorded. Feel free to revisit and watch and share. It's every Sunday at 7 a.m. Pacific time and 10 a.m. Eastern time. And to my kababayans in the Philippines, it's 11 p.m. Sunday. I'll see you next week, everyone. Have a safe holidays. Bye.